Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Susan and today I'm actually going to be bringing you guys my Summerathon TBR. Now I'm actually going to be a mood reader for this because I am a mood reader, and yeah, that's just how it is. And I'm going to talk to you guys about a few different books for each category so I have options to pick. And yeah, you're actually not going to see my face for this one because I just set up a bookshelf for all my library books. I thought it'll be a fun little background today. So there's that, and let's just jump right on in. Alright guys, so we're going to start off today with the books that I am going to try to fit to the challenges, as they're books I've already started, and I would like to see if I can make them fit to the challenges so I can finish them. And the first book that we are going to be talking about today is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Now I know this one is very controversial. Not many people liked it. I'm not sure how I feel about it so far. I'm still just like a what, but I started it and I would like to finish it soon. I think I did finish the first act. The next book I've started is The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. I don't know much of what this one's about. I know it's a hate to love trope, and I'm like 70 pages into it. I'm liking it so far, but you know, that's just how it is. I want to try to get it done because it was recommended to me by the librarian, and I know she really liked it, so you know, there's that. So I figured why not try to finish that this week as well. This one I actually started today, and I did want to try to read it all day, but then I ended up making plans and I failed at that. And that is Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. I only read 4 chapters. Like, they're just on the bus. So, you know, I'm not very far. I will actually hold off on this one if I need to and just restart it later this summer. The last one is one I am sure I will finish, as I am pretty far into the audiobook for, and that is Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. Now, I'm actually liking this one so far. I'm really trying to figure out who Blue is, and yeah, that's all I really know. This is kind of just like fun, and I'm really glad I picked it up on audiobook because I don't think I personally would be finishing it otherwise. Alright, so now the actual challenges, there are 6 of them total, and according to Amy, I think her name is, on A Court of Crowns and Quills, has said like you can just kind of do them however you want, and like they're very like flexible, and I do agree that they are. So number 1, the first challenge is a beachy read. Now a beachy read to me is something kind of like a contemporary, just kind of fun, like you don't want to put it down, it's so fast, it's kind of flirty. So that's just like how I interpret it, and I have a few options for that. Number 1 is actually going to be one that I've owned for a while. I've started this in the past and I've just never finished it, and that is Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. Now this is kind of like a historical novel, but it's just kind of like a fun little contemporary, and from what I remember it does have a little bit of like a heavier topic, but it definitely reminds me of like a summer vibe. The next one is a book that I don't know much about, but it is by Sarah Dessen, and that is Just Listen, and I just know it has to do with a model. That's all I know. But it is contemporary, and for me contemporary does fit with like a beachy read. The next book is one I got from the library, and it does belong on the shelf here, and that is Sunkissed by Melissa De La Cruz. Now I want to get into some of Melissa De La Cruz's work. I do know my one friend has actually enjoyed the Alex and Eliza series, so I figured why not start with this kind of like fun contemporary novel, and this does look fun, so yeah. The next one is one I know nothing about other than it's a series, and I actually picked it up at the library today, and that is Summer Boys by Haley Abbott. Don't know much about it, but I know there's 3 of them, at least, because there were 3 at the library today, so there's that. If I like it, I might try to pick up another one. And the last one is another contemporary author that I have yet to read, and that is The Fill-In Boyfriend by Casey West. I've owned this for so long, and I just have not read it yet. So, why not try to get it off my TBR? Challenge number 2 is Sunrise Colors on the Cover. Now, I have 2 of those I'm going to use for this challenge, and the first one is one that I should have read a while ago. I've owned it for a couple years. I got it in a library sale, and that is Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins, which is book 2, I think, in the Anna and the French Kiss kind of series. And the next one is one I got from the library, but I just thought this was gorgeous and it looks so fun. And yeah, and that is The Brilliant Light of Amber Sunrise by Matthew Crow. All right. Now the next challenge is going to be read a book that involves a road trip, traveling, or vacation. And I have two for that. And number one is going to be The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants by Anne Brashares. I never read this. I don't know much about this. I know it has to do with a pair of jeans. That's it. And from what I also remember, I think the jeans were like quote unquote magical and like they fit everybody who was different sizes just perfectly. So yeah, that's all I know. And the other one is one I got from the library, and that is called Road Trip by Pete Hoffman. Don't know much about it, but I thought it would be a fun summery read to go on a road trip with them. The fourth challenge is going to be read a book that is set in summer, and I have two books to go with that both have been on my shelf for way too long. And that is Someone Else's Summer by Rachel Bateman and 26 Kisses, and I don't know who it's by. And number 5 is to read a book with food on the cover. And the first one is one I actually think I'm going to lean towards picking up, and that is What I Lost by Alexandra Ballard. This book does have to do with an eating disorder, but that's all I know. The last book is actually going to be The Secret Cookie Club Campfire Cookies. I think this is a series by Martha Freeman. It's a middle grade series. I know there's 2 right now, and it just looked so fun. There's cookie recipes in the back, and I just thought this would be a fun, quick little read for the readathon this week. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this different style TBR. I'm just not really up for holding a camera into my face and talking. I spent all day cleaning around my living room, so you know, we have kind of all of this going on back there. But my vlogs will start tomorrow for the readathon, right when I wake up and start getting ready for work. I will let you know my progress on the 3 books, 4 technically, that I am reading now. And yeah, we will jump right in it tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoy the readathon, and happy summer.